It's 12 noon. We're live on City Line. Hi, I'm Jackie Hall.
And I'm BT Bentley. Kurtis Blow was scheduled as City Line's guest today, but unfortunately he didn't show. However, the show goes on.
And today we'll discuss rap music and kids with WEBB's Chuck Mack and Frank Ski, and with Mantronix MCT.
We'll talk about the evolution and the international spread of rap, hip-hop, b-boy music.
What does the style of music say about the kids today?
Especially with so many rap songs having lyrics of social import. We'll find out.
There appears to be no break in sight for the Provident nurses' strike. I'm T. Montier, and today on Newscap, we'll hear what the nurses have to say.
Hi, I'm Harold Anthony, and today I'll be featuring a very special video that was produced in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. The video features such artists as Stacy Lattisaw, New Edition, Menudo, and the king of the rappers, Kurtis Blow. It's an all-star lineup on today's edition of the Entertainment Page.
Today's City Line will also feature the winners of WEBB's Stop the Killing Rap Contest. We'll hear their winning raps.
But first, rap music and kids live on City Line. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Exactly. Now, Kurtis Blow was scheduled, as we said, at the top of the show, and of course he's not showing. Does this mean that he's still the king of the rap? Or?
I don't know. Let's ask our audience. Is he still the king of the raps? Or?
No. Good. Thank you. But at any rate, as BT said, the show does go on with Chuck Mack and Frank Ski of WEBB Radio, and with Mantronix MCT. I love these names, and you know my co-host is in good company here. He's BT,
that's right? We got it all together.
One of the questions that we raised is, what does this kind of music say about kids today? And I don't know if young people like that term, kids. What does it say about young people today, Chuck?
Well, it's an expression. It's a music that expresses the feeling, the thought. They seem to be bottled up, and they want to express something, and they do it through the raps instead of using the lyric content.
What are they saying, Frank?
Well, they're basically telling their story about it. You know, you look on the news and you see what's going on all around the world, but nobody ever seems to see what really goes on in the hometown. And with the rappers and the popularity getting out, and with the rap music, they can really tell how it really is.
So the young people are saying what in their music specifically? What are some of their messages?
Well, messages like basically stop killing each other, robbing and stealing, and the also popular rap about how good we all are.
Was rap always such a social commentary when it first broke onto the scene? Did it really have these same values instilled in the lyrics?
Not really. It transpired later in the years. It started off maybe as just an expression and something to get off to musically.
Sort of a knockoff.
Like, yeah, like Sugar Hill. Yeah, they were the ones that started it, basically on record. And everybody thought it was a novelty. It was going to last a year, and that was it.
Now, you know, I've heard people criticize rap because they said, my heavens forbid, that's all our young people need to be doing is learn how to talk and rhyme and can't talk, period. Now, you know, doesn't that hurt in a way? Doesn't it hurt?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Does it hurt?
Yes. I mean, in terms of language flexibility and adaptability and facility with the language.
If you hear some of the raps, you know that they're using fantastic words. I don't know if they go through dictionaries and find these words, but it makes them to expand as far as their language is concerned by saying different words, using different words and different terminology. It's more than rhythm and rhyme. It's using words and making words fit to have a meaning.
MCT, does Mantronix have any special messages that it tries to present in its rap music?
Well, we just express to the people that we're just like everybody else, and if we can make it, so can you. And that's basically it. And we try to just make it a little bit different from the rest.
In what way do you make a difference? What's your style?
Well, of course, people are talking about Mantronix. They're associating it with man and electronics, which is our style. We're trying to go into that, but we're going into it slowly. And so far, a lot of people seem to be enjoying it, and I enjoy it myself.
Now, Chuck, WEBB held a rap contest, and it was not just a rap contest. It had to do with the theme of Stop the Killings.
Yes.
Why that contest, and how was it? How successful was it?
Well, it was very successful. In fact, we had the contest for about a week. It was like a short notice. And within that time of 7 days, we received over 15 to close to 20 tapes. And that meant that the persons on who were using the rap had to come up with something within a very short notice, in which they did. The reason why we did stop the killing, because as you know, in Baltimore as well as some other cities, there's a lot of killing us, and there's a basic theme now, us killing us is genocide. So we wanted to have a rap that, a contest that had some meaning, and also let the audience and the people out there know that there's more to rap than just words.
Okay. Well, we brought that up. Of course, that's why you and Frank are here, among other reasons, of course. But the contest was held by WEBB Radio, and it was successful. And we have the 3 finalists coming up after this break.
Welcome back. We're live on City Line talking about rap music. Of course, our scheduled guest, Kurtis Blow, didn't make it here today, but we're going to continue with the show anyway. And in his place, we thought we'd bring somebody special here. So in the audience right now, to introduce you to a special rap video is Mr. Harold Anthony.
Yeah. As BT said, I'm on the set today. I'll be fielding questions out here in the outfield. I have a lady over here who obviously has a question. If you can make it, just come around front. Come around front. You can start off by introducing yourself, and then you can ask your question.
Hi, my name is Karen Ervin, and I'd like to ask Chuck Mack, do you think rap music will be with us much longer?
That's an excellent question. Every time I seem to feel that rap is going to be dying down, someone comes up with a new novelty, a new feeling, a new beat, and before you know it, it catches on and spreads over and over and over again. Like I said, back in 1978, they said that rap was going to die after a year, and it's been with us now 8 or 9 years. So in terms of its longevity, I would say maybe another 2 or 3 years. That's what I say, but who knows, it could be another decade.
Okay, thank you very much. Right now we have a special treat lined up for you. We have a video lined up, whereas a few of the great artists in the musical field, some of the brighter stars in the musical field, have combined their talents, and they have a musical message toward a positive social change. They're crying out for the legalization of a king holiday. Here it is right here for you.
That was great.
Yeah,
That
I
was great.
liked it.
You know, as we mentioned earlier, we have a special treat for you today in that we have the finalists in the WEBB rap contest to stop the killing. And we'd like to introduce the first group to you right now who's going to demonstrate their winning rap. They're called Rock Shock Crew.
It goes 1, 2, 3, and we're in a place to be. About to set the T.O.P. with DJ Sammy D, L&B, and Gregory. It's a crime, shame the way we're killing one another. Learn to give mercy and learn to love your brother. We're killing ourselves, for real, it's no stunt. And believe it or not, we're killing 15 a month. You need to listen real close because the story is true. We're killing one another when death won't do. Shooting and stabbing, killing and grabbing. You'd be better off living in a log cabin where there's plenty of space and romantic appeal. And then you'll be better off because there's no one to kill.
I'm MC Greg B, and from my state of mind, we should all be very happy, peaceful and kind, cause everyone's the same no matter how hard you strive. So please stop the killing
And keep us alive. Death is not the answer.
So what should we do?
Stick to one another like crazy glue. Think of what you're doing
when you're ready to kill, killing other human beings at your own free will. That's not the way to do it. Don't put your mind to it, and I'll bet you 10 to 1 that you'll ease right through it.
Well, MCL&B, that is my MC name, and I'm rapping on behalf of Stop the Killing campaign. Because deep in my heart, I know what's right and what's wrong, and thank the mighty strong God for helping me write this song. Now my man Jerry Turner even cries the blues. He's a deeply interested man who tells the news. My man named Killer was a Jolly Joe, but now he's buried underground 6 feet below. Because somebody had mistaken him for taking some girl. You can't even plead innocent in this cubious world.
Charm City, Baltimore is my main route, and it's coming out serious from the Rock Shot crew. Think for a minute before you pull that trigger. The crime rate in Baltimore is getting bigger and bigger. I'm L&B.
I'm Greg B, and he's Sammy D, and we're here to tell you about our life history. Know what I'm saying?
Sorry about that.
Crew. I love these names.
They rock
I saw the influence of the Fat Boys. Is that correct? With the blowing and the noises and so forth?
Yeah, the human beatbox.
Okay, now, do you think anybody's listening to that rap? Do you think that that's going to help decrease the number of killings?
If we can get to one person to keep them from pulling that trigger through rap, then I think it has a vital importance to the community.
The message really has a lot to do with the rap itself. I mean, it really helps differentiate, I guess, one group from another. So I guess that is an interesting way to get messages out.
It is.
And it's working, huh?
Yeah, it seems to work, okay? More and more, if we can get the message across to the young kids that guns are not fun, then I think that we can seriously have a better community. And if rap helps, something else helps, then I think it's all in one pattern that should help stop the killing in Baltimore.
Frank, what about rap music and its effect on the radio industry, for instance?
It's incredible. It's incredible. For instance, last year, you probably wouldn't have heard rap music on any other radio station but in New York City. But because of the popularity of it, because of the fact that everyone listens to rap, the white kids, black kids, Spanish kids, everybody, and the radio stations really have to be versatile to put that rap music in. And it's been shown, which Chuck could probably tell you more than I can, but it's been shown that radio stations that do put rap into their program, into their format at crucial times, have really, their ratings have really excelled tremendously.
The genre itself is really becoming more and more sophisticated. What sorts of things are evolving in rap music?
Well, basically, the sounds are becoming different. The sounds are becoming more originated, you might say. Early rap records used older records, older beat records by James Brown, for instance, and then they would rap over the beat. Well, now it's more original. Everybody's trying to do their own thing. Everybody's buying beat machines and doing their own sounds on the human beatbox just to get original, and the originality is really pulling it all together.
Now, MC, you're shaking your head as if you're in total agreement with Frank. Is that how you see it evolving?
Yes,
and the changes?
Exactly how he's saying it. But I think I have to say this. Run DMC, I love you. It was because of Run DMC why I think rap really crossed over. They came out with Rockbox, had a rap, hip-hop sound, but a rock influence. And a lot of people picked up on it because of that.
What about that Euro disco sound
Well,
that you have, that your group has?
that has a lot to do with my partner. Unfortunately, he's not here with us right now, but he wasn't, how you put this, he was born in Jamaica, right? And he went to Canada to live. So between Canada and New York, he never really got involved with hip hop. It was basically, you know, the European sounds. When I met him, he was just getting the crossover with hip hop. And together we worked together and we put something down and it sold. And because of that, you know, the European sound seems to be working with the hip hop, and I think that's going to be our game to win in, you know.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, we're going to talk a lot more about rap music and kids in just a minute. Please stay with us. We will be right back.
Baltimore is my main group, and it's coming out serious from the Rockshire crew. Think for a minute before you pull that trigger. The crime rate in Baltimore is getting bigger and bigger. I'm Alan B. I'm Greg B. and he's Sammy D.
And we're here to tell you about our life history. You know what I'm saying?
Now here's this week's community calendar.
Hello, my name is Rosa Franklin. The Sojourner Douglas College Student Government Association invites you to attend its annual Ife Tayo celebration on Saturday, February 22nd at the Forum, beginning at 10 p.m. There will be a buffet dinner and live entertainment by Mirage until 2 a.m. The Pharaoh Queen will also be crowned. The public is invited. For ticket information, call 276-0306.
Hello, my name is David Payne. The Free Spirit Singers of New Bethlehem Free Will Baptist Church invites you to the Us Helping Us benefit concert on Saturday, February 22nd from 6 to 9 p.m. at Southwestern Senior High School. The evening will include soloist Pam Yerby, the Spirit and Truth Singers, the Honorable Perrin J. Mitchell, and many more musical groups and community leaders. It's $8 in advance and $10 at the door. For further information, call 237-0065.
If your group or organization would like to announce an event, please write us in care of City Line, WJZ-TV, Television Hill, Baltimore, Maryland 21211, or call us for further information at 466-0013 between the hours of 9 and 5.
As we've been promoting all week, you know, Kurtis Blow was supposed to have been here and, well, he didn't show up. But at any rate, we have a very good show here today. Now, one of the second finalists in the WEBB Radio's rap contest, and they are called B-City Rappers. Take it away.
One for the trouble, two for the bass. Come on, everybody, as we rock the place. Yo, we're the four brothers that you can't resist. Some people of the world, 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 some people of the world. Bust this, genocide, genocide. What is it? Genocide, genocide. It's crazy. I hope the world will soon discover this. We need gun control for us to exist. Now I can't figure, or you'll feel bigger behind the gun. You'll pull the trigger. You're living the life just to see who go in front of every bullet. Lies in their soul. I know it's hard because I love to see everybody in the world live in harmony. Cause it's the law of the land and we must abide. Cause us killing us is genocide. Y'all check this out. It is no lie. People killing other people just to get by. Yo, hit it. Kids are dying one by one. And if you sit and think about it, it's because of a gun. When will it stop or will we survive? Cause us killing us equals genocide. A boy was shot by a man he didn't know. They just made up his mind to let the man go. Why was he set free? He done the crime.
and the killing of the son is on the mother's mind. Watch you sitting home mourning and start to weep. You know the man who killed the son is out there on the street. When will it stop? We should come together. Let's lend a hand and make the world a lot better. Genocide. Genocide. What is it? Genocide. Genocide. It's crazy.
Shooting and stabbing God's creation. Isn't that a shame? Cold elimination. 3 years ago, would you have figured that you would be the one that pulled the trigger? Murderous fiends, all sorts of things, going against the greatest possible dream. Let the love shine in and the hatred move, cause I'm tired of the pain and I'm here to soothe. Bringing brothers and sisters who are petrified together to love and fight genocide. Somebody help, screams in the night, ending the life and that ain't right. Fighting and fighting, bullets igniting, kids afraid and schools enticing.
Could it be crazy? I may be insane, or you just don't care about the hurt and pain. Destroying of others, your sisters and your brothers, causing grief for all of your mothers. Well, things don't have to be this way, and that's why I'm here to say we have to look to God to answer our prayers, so He can stop these criminal slayers. The killing's gotta stop. Every time I hear a shot, I sit here knowing someone's gonna drop. Another life has ended today. Please stop the killing, make it go away, so we can live to learn and learn to live, and maybe one day our life will give. Genocide. Genocide. What is it? Genocide. Genocide. It's Stumpy word.
Fantastic. How many people actually tried to get in on this thing? You ended up with 3 finalists.
Well, within a 6-day period, there was something like 15 tapes, and we narrowed it down to 5, and then the 3 semifinalists. And believe me, as you can tell by the words, these guys are serious. Yeah. They are serious.
They really worked on it, you could tell. It's very, very organized, and the message is very clean and hard-hitting as well.
It is indeed.
I guess we should take a call from home.
Let's let the folks in.
Don't you think? Just let them in on this conversation. Hi there.
Hello?
Yes, do you have a question? Please do not listen to your television. Talk to us.
Oh, okay. Turn it down, Apple.
I will click you off.
Oh, I saw.
Please go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to ask Chuck Mack, do he think that rap music will ever make it as far as they can get Grammy Awards, music awards?
Good question.
That is an excellent question. I was just thinking about the Grammy Awards from last year and this year. They don't have a category for rap. Maybe with the impact of rap as it is now, like Frank was saying, it's going from city to city. Maybe in another year or two they'll come up with a category for rap.
But do you see it maybe kind of dwindling in another year or so? Has it reached its peak?
Well, I was saying that about 2 or 3 years ago.
So it's still reaching the peak.
So it's still trying to peak, yes.
Okay.
We've got a little extra surprise today. In addition to the winners of the WEBB rapping contest, we have a very special rap group for you, and we're going to present them to you right now. They're called the Sophisticated MCs.
And you'll see why.
Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us, it was me and you. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us, it was me and you. The other night, I was at a jam, ready to go down when I bam, bam, bam. This guy was there with his big black gun, and other pretty people just wanted to have fun. The place was crowded and very down. I just getting out was so slim, and everyone paid a $7 fee. The C-Cool J rocked the party. He was on his way to the stage. Soon as I doubt that those in a rage. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us equals me and you. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us equals me and you. People were running everywhere. Turned the place, they were so scared. A boy was shot and a girl was too. A crowd so large they didn't know what to do. Security wasn't doing their job. There was no way to control that mall. Policemen came in such a rush, but they came too late to make a bust. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us equals me and you. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us equals me and you. A boy 14 was shot and killed. Tell me who could have his will. Take another life, you're afraid to die. Shoot somebody else, the word is right. Stop the killing, just take a chill. Can't you wait? can't you see? Left alone in the house and why? It's just another form of genocide. You smoke your weed and dip your cane and put dirty needles in your veins. Just walk down the street and you might die, cause us killing us equals genocide. Us killing us equals genocide. A boy was on his way from school when he was approached by a girl and two dudes. The boy was shot for being the one. The boy was killed with a 38 gun. It's not about living in a fast lane. You could be among your life, their claim. Another shot at Lake Clifton High. Shot in the chest. The word is wise. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us equals me and you. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us equals me and you.
It does cross all age barriers there.
And you know, if you didn't get the message now and the importance of the message, certainly hearing it from the children should do it all.
Definitely,
It
definitely.
should do it
and it's
all.
great that at that age, you know, they're telling and understanding messages like that.
It's very true. It's very true. Who needs Kurtis Blow? We've got our own in
This is a
Baltimore.
much better show. Okay, let's go back out to our audience for Harold Anthony.
Okay, I have another young gentleman here who'd like to ask a question. Here he is. Introduce yourself and field your question.
Hi, I'm Tony. This is for MCT. How much time do you put in rehearsal, and what's in the future for Mantronix?
Well, rehearsal, that depends on how much time you have, you know. Usually we spend, most of the time is Kurtis, my partner. He makes his beats at home because all equipment is his own. So he has it at his home, in his house and everything. So he works on that himself. Me, I work on my rhymes at home also. So, you know, I do that by myself. Together we just, like, half hour, we try them together and add a little something to it. And then the next day we do a little something else and just keep creating. And even as we go into the studio, we add new ideas.
So you never really stop. You're completely refining it.
Right.
What are some of the titles that we would recognize that Mantronix has?
Well, our first record was Fresh is the Word. It crossed over very, very big, and a lot of people remember those records. That record. The second record was Kneel to the Groove. It seems to be doing very well out here also. The third is the album now, which there's a few cuts on it that some people do recognize. Like myself, I don't remember names to records either. You know,
Well, you've done a beautiful job doing that.
Is it still really spontaneous? Is that still possible with such a deep message?
Yes. As far as, like?
Well, in terms of, as he said, they still go into the studio and they're still creating as they go into the studio.
Yeah, it's super spontaneous. I myself, being a rapper, and probably can go to all the other rappers, and you can tell the best rhymes are made up while you're taking a shower. You might be on the city bus. You might be waiting in line to get something to eat, and all of a sudden you hear something, it's like, whoa.
So you are a rapper as well?
Yes.
So could you do one and take us into a commercial break right now? No, I'm putting you on the spot. Don't do that, please. We're going to take a break and come right back and complete our discussion on rapping and young people.
All sorts of things going against the greatest possible dream. Let the love shine in and the hatred move, cause I'm tired of the pain and I'm here to soothe. Bringing brothers and sisters who are petrified together to love and fight genocide.
There was no way to control that mall. Policemen came in such a rush, but they came too late to make a bust. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true. Us killing us equals me and you. Genocide, genocide, a word that's true.
We're back live talking about rap music and its effect on our young people, and we're going to get right back into that in just a minute. But right now, we're going to go to T. Montier at the news desk.
Good afternoon, Jackie, BT. Today we depart from our normal newscap to take a closer look at the current nurses' strike at Provident Hospital, now reaching the end of its first week. The nurses have offered a compromise on pay and staffing issues, which the hospital apparently has not found acceptable. Joining me to discuss the particulars of the nurses' demands is Larry Grosser, a spokesman for the Maryland Nurses Association. Mr. Grosser, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Update us briefly, if you will, on the progress of yesterday morning's talk with hospital officials.
Thank you, T. The federal mediator called a session yesterday in which he brought forward a compromise proposal and requested the parties to submit their issues to binding arbitration. The nurses accepted the mediator's proposal for binding arbitration. However, the employer rejected it, saying that the employer would not allow college professors to decide the issues in this strike.
One of the demands put forth by Provident was a 5% pay cut for the nurses in their salary, which, given the troubling financial situation of Provident over the recent months, doesn't appear to be asking for too much. Where does the compromise come in?
The issue in this strike, T, is not 5% or 10% or 15%. The fact is that Mr. Russell, several months ago, after becoming the bankruptcy trustee, came to the nurses and said, "You must work with me. I need your help. I'm going to have to lay off 120 employees. I need for you to perform their duties. I need for you to work extra hours. If you will do these things, registered nurses, I will not cut your pay." Now, he went back on his word. So the issue here is integrity. The issue here is one of credibility. It's not an issue of 5%. The nurses have given for years and years in that hospital. They're not concerned about the 5%. They've already lost that amount of money by being on strike for a week. So the issue is not money. The issue is integrity and credibility.
Mr. Grosser, you have also charged Provident with unfair labor practices, a charge that a labor lawyer for the hospital calls reaching for something to complain about. How do you respond to that?
Well, let me tell you exactly what we're complaining about. Number one, the first charge deals with the pension plan. The hospital has seen fit over the last 2 years not to contribute $1,300,000 to the pension fund. Now, I don't think that's reaching for something to complain about. Any employee who has money designated for a pension fund expects that money to reach the pension fund. The Provident administrators did not, in fact, do that. So we have charged the employer that they have changed our working conditions in the middle of a contract by not contributing to the pension fund the way they were supposed to. Beyond that, we have charged Mr. Russell with breaking his word. In other words, he said again, if you do these certain functions, we will not cut your wages. We've now asked him to put that promise in writing. He's refused to put that promise in writing. That is a violation of 8A5 of the National Labor Relations Act. Beyond that, we think that the employer has bargained in bad faith by coming to the table with a fixed position. They made an arrangement with another union that they would cut the nurses' salaries if the other union salaries were cut. We feel that that is, in fact, surface bargaining, and it again violates the National Labor Relations Act.
Thank you. Also joining us this afternoon is Eleanor Gwynn, president of the Provident Nurses. Mrs. Gwynn, thank you for joining us also. And given the recent problems of Provident over the recent months, how do you feel about striking at a time like this?
Well, the nurses voted to bring about this act to put pressure to bear on the employer so that we can resolve our problems, get back to the bedside, because the nurses are directly involved with non-nursing functions at this particular time.
Mr. Grosser has said that the nurses will not have a problem finding employment elsewhere. I went through the Sun papers this morning, and sure enough, there were 2 to 3 full pages of advertisements, want ads for nurses. Are you seriously considering seeking employment elsewhere, and is that what you will do and want to do if Provident will not concede?
The majority of the nurses have been employed even during the strike. One of the agencies came to provide services. They had a need, and we had a need also, so the nurses have been working. So that is not a problem. Some nurses have even said they probably will consider leaving Provident because they've had a taste of honey from other hospitals.
Do you think it will be easy finding a new job?
No, because most of our nurses have had at least 10 to 34 years of experience. So I don't see that as a problem in trying to find another job.
You do think it will be easy then?
Yes.
Mr. Grosser, what's the next step?
Well, the next obvious step is for the mediator to call an additional session. He indicated to us yesterday that he'd be in contact with us today. Unfortunately, the association does not have anything further to offer, but we're in hopes that at some point in time the employer will agree to compromise and reconsider their decision not to accept binding arbitration as a solution to this problem.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grosser, Mrs. Quinn, for joining us this afternoon. Briefly, in other news, Dorothy Brunson, owner and manager of WEBB AM Radio, has promised to sell her Baltimore station as well as her stations in Atlanta and North Carolina in return for the right to operate a new commercial television station in Burlington, New Jersey. According to a spokesman with the Federal Communications Commission, Brunson's Channel 48 will be the first TV station in a major broadcasting market to be totally black-owned and operated. And that is today's newscap. Now more of City Line with Jackie and BT. Good afternoon.
Thanks a lot, Dee. We want to invite you to stay tuned. We'll be right back talking a little bit more about rap music and kids. Stay with us.
And I'm just going to say this for the very last time. Kurtis Blow, eat your heart out. You missed a good show today.
That's right.
Okay, the third finalist in the WEBB radio contest on Stop the Killings campaign is Rock EZ. Okay.
A good sensation, the world greatest thrill to see how many people you can kill. But that's not the way it's supposed to be. It should be a work together society. Now you heard it before, you should abide. Blacks killing blacks equal genocide. And we all stop the killing we could see. And we all unite, there be unity. Now the news report, another man is dead. Somehow this message won't sink in your head. You play the role of a villain, mean and corrupt. It's people like you who make the counter go up. Put down a gun and blade, leave it alone. And listen to the man on the microphone. You should live a chill life, this is a true feeling. Take great heed and stop all the killing. Let's drive together, leave the anger in the past. Put a damper on hate and let the killing stop fast. Reunite our love and watch it blossom like grass. We should all be thankful for the life we live. Stop terminating it, but instead we should give. Be at peace, let unity take its place. God did not create man for man to take his own race. It's not a great deed, this is a mind of corruption. We can go a long way, but I'm distort of disruption. Let Jesus make the path for the life of us. Like the dollar bill said, in God we trust. Let the future adolescents have a world to ignore. And let it be safe for thou to explore. Because no one's perfect, there is no fly spots. We all took a road and opened Pandora's box. This is a great scar that can use much healing. Could be easy done if we only stop the killing. All the world should be everybody's song. No matter if your last name is Johnson or Wong. Yes, it is true, it's a terrible shame that the day you would get shot over your name. Material things are why people getting shot. Is not give to the needy, it's give me what you got. It's a bad situation, ain't a damn thing funny. You use an excuse, I'm poor, no money. I wish you open your eyes so you can see. They have things for you, it's called a JOB. Go get yourself together and get one so people can stop saying you're a bum. You should live a chill life, this is a true feeling. Take great heed and stop all the killing. Stop the killing.
Thank you, Rocky Z. You know, we've been saying that the kids are really getting into this, and we've seen demonstrated a wide age group. But what about the folks? What about the parents? What are they thinking about rap music?
Well, basically, most of the parents that I see have a very negative attitude about it. Very negative.
Why is that?
In which they think that most of their children are spending too much time into rap music and not into other more things that they feel that they should be into, rather school, you know, homework and things like that.
They don't see any benefits to it.
They see no benefits whatsoever.
Are there any benefits to it?
Yes, there are. Matter of fact, my partner and I, Larry G, on another station, we get much fan mail all the time from kids who are really saying that, look, we have a problem. My mother doesn't like me do this. My father's like me to do this. But you know what, Frank? Ever since I started rapping, I can read better, I can think better. Because, see, when you rap, it's basically you rhyme, you remember, and it increases your memory. And you become more alert of what's going on. You become quicker, you think faster, because you have to go to the rhythm of the music. And when kids get in school, teacher gets on the board and starts writing stuff, their mind starts clicking even faster, and it really helps them from the point that I've seen.
MCT, have you gotten much flack because Mantronix is also into rap? A lot of people who complain and wish you would do something else?
Oh, well, it was like this. Well, when I graduated from art and design, and I have a friend in the audience who's also from there, I went to Parsons School of Design, right? And I got, what you could say, burnt out from art. I'm an artist. And because I left college, I had a lot of explaining to do. And I didn't have the answers. But because I ran into my partner, we worked onto something, and we developed it. And I showed my parents and my friends, my relatives, that at least I was doing something. You know, there was no time wasted.
With your big hits, have you now convinced them that you are a success?
Definitely.
Okay. Let's go to Harold Anthony in the audience.
Okay, so far this show has been pretty much male-dominated. I'm going to change all that right now. What's your name and what's your question?
My name is Felicia Thornton, and my question is, what were some of your major setbacks when getting started?
For me?
Yeah.
Setbacks. Well, some of the major setbacks were, you could say confidence. Well, you could say confidence. Going at it, I didn't know if I had enough confidence in myself, right? I tried, and I was still unsure, that unfeeling, you know, the uneasy feeling of whether it will work or not. And that was the main thing between me and my partner, because we argued many times because of that, you know, the lack of confidence in ourselves.
Chuck, how is rap music being accepted within the music industry? I mean, is it a bona fide style of music yet? Is it being accepted?
Well, just in the past 4 or 5 months, major companies such as Warner Brothers, CBS, Phonogram are putting more of their feelings into rap. They're starting to look and search for more artists and whatnot, which means that in maybe 2 or 3 months from now, you'll be hearing more rap records on major label companies, which is very unique, you know, because rap has been basically independent labels coming out, and now the majors are starting to get into it. So that means that it has an asset to it.
Are they going to be developing new talents, or taking some of the tried and true acts out there in the field, or crossing over existing artists?
They seem to be taking the tried and true artists and signing the major independent companies to their divisions.
Now, what do you see the results of the Martin Luther King video being? You know, We Are the World was a whopper of a success. What about this particular video, which is a much younger crowd involved in it, or a group of audience?
Well, you have some major artists there. You have Stephanie Mills and you have Whitney Houston. So it's a smorgasbord of different artists that should appeal to various different age groups, not only to the rap, but also to the contemporary music field also. By incorporating these artists, that means that you can get over to a wider vast of folks that perhaps never would ever listen to rap before.
Frank, do you think the impact will be just as great as We Are the World?
Yes, I think it will. And I think it was a great idea that they did put in people like Whitney Houston and whatnot, a new addition to show that, you know, black music is just not popular in rap, that it's everybody. And we could put it all together and it still sounds good, and I'm really impressed with it.
What's the direction? Where is rap music going to take us? Is it going to grow anymore? Is it going to cross over anymore?
You can't see it, audience, but MC has put his hand up to the sky almost. You think it'll go that far?
Yeah. It's crossing over just like rock, and it's just a matter of time and, you know, somebody to come up with the right ideas.
So it is here to stay?
Yeah, it's here to stay. I think so. Yeah. You know, it might not sound the same today like, I mean, in the future like it does today, but it's still gonna have the same concept. And
okay.
You could
Well,
call it rap.
thank you so much for coming by. You have made our day for sure. And of course, the 3 finalists from the WEBB radio contest.
Don't forget the sophisticated MCs.
And the sophisticated MCs. I think all of them are winners.
Great.
I really do. Thank you for the message. Thank you for joining us. We'll take a break and come right back and have our final words.
You're a bum. You should live with your life. This is a true feeling. Take great heed and stop all the killing. Stop the killing.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed today's show. I think
certainly
that
did.
it really worked well, and the messages were loud. Loud and clear.
Definitely, I think our audience enjoyed it quite a bit. We had a young audience. Did you all enjoy it? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now, we have a special congratulatory message to send to Montre and BT Bentley. Recently, no more than a week and some ago,
something like that.
Montre and BT added a second member to their family. It's a little girl. Her name is Brittany.
That's correct.
That's right. Brittany Bentley, and we'd like to introduce her to the world right now. Let's look at the tape that we have of the proud mother and the proud father passing Brittany back and forth. She is number 2, and the first little lady is Bobby.
Barbara, that's correct. We call her Bobby. I call Brittany Al. Middle name's Alexandra.
two little gals.
Of course, there's my oldest, who's my stepdaughter, Nicarcia. We call Nikki. So I've got 3 girls named Nikki, Bobby, and Al.
So here is Brittany introducing the newest member of the City Line team. Sure, for sure. Congratulations to both Montre and BT.
Thank you.
Beautiful daughter, beautiful. And if you're looking for a godmother, you have one here.
Great. Well, see, you got her committed right there.
Okay.
We got some great shows coming up. Coming up next week, we want you to be sure to tune in. We have a very interesting show. A transsexual speaks out, the story of a woman who always felt she was a woman in a man's body. And she went all the way and had a operation, and she's going to be with us next week to tell her story.
Indeed. And on March 2nd, none other than Wynton Marcellus. If you'd like to be a member of our studio audience, please call us right now at 481-1313.
That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I'm BT Bentley.
I'm Jackie Hall. Have a good Sunday.
Bye-bye.